re-enabled. They've put him in a position to succeed. They've allowed him to maybe enough about that anyway. Misfits are charging into the B bomb site. We'll talk about that later on. Kenny just quietly popping shots. They have no idea where he is. And that leaves Sean alone. The leader has to lead by example now, but we're asking too much of him on this occasion. They seem to be heading towards A in the numbers. It's just a rush towards A. There was a lot of rushing on their match versus flip side, so is it just going to be a case of shock and awe?
Yeah, just going for that fast contact placing if they can get some very fast positioning and beat the rotation, but they've been slowed down by G2's counter grenades, by the fragging power of Kenny so far. And here comes the rotation, but it is being deflected. Duvek with the kill there. The site now opened up. That's Kenny as essentially naked, unable to be covered by any teammate. Body into the action, into the fray, unable to get the second frag. The last one it would have been, but it is a very low Sick that remains, who is going to actually collect the AWP. That's actually a great shout here in this 1v1. Considering the fact that his health is so low, this could work out very well. Indeed, Shox has a lot of time and he's got grenades to play with. So he's definitely on for this one. Sick. He's got so much to worry about in this position. And Shox is holding. Only just now thinking about moving in, perhaps. Oh no, that's that's the GG incendiary right there. Not much you can do about that, Shox. And one thing as well that you mentioned in yesterday is that some teams, they'll go very fast as well, try to condition their opponents, and another fast round it is for Misfits as they start to dive through the broken wall, but sending them back is Shox. And now this is looking horrible for Misfits. These fast rounds are just not panning out at all. As you said, the round loss bonus is building up, but they don't get a bomb plant here. So that's going to be a half buy at best for them next round. And so far, they are coming up flat against the G2 defense.
They are using up some of the G2 utility as they start to move into the connector area, but they're heading towards the A site. Kenny misses both, could have been two. He's taking some damage now, playing very close range indeed, trying to quickly decide what the best position is. They jump over the rat hole, but Sick goes back, and he's been exterminated. The rotation needs to come in for the CT side. There could be big damage here for Misfits.
Yeah, Sean Gez picking up the orb. That is such a big win with the bomb plant in 3v3 as well. It's only Shazam who is lacking in the gun department, stuck onto the Deagle, but with Sean Gez on the orb, and again, being a sniper is something he is no stranger to. They're in a great position here. Ooh, actually moving out of position. Could be caught on the timing of it, and they have the numbers still. So this could work out very well. However, G2 do have 4 players to respond to this. It's all going to come down to the shots. Body wrapping around the side, taking down 5 kills immediately here. Kenny is last man on the side, but quick comes Shox through the smoke. Amanek, one more to find, 9 seconds to do it. Oh, the missed shot. Out comes the USP. Shox knows he's done it. There's no time, or is there? He does have time, just barely enough, but Shox comes through the smoke, and he finds the shot with the AWP.
And Shazam rotates away just as Shox starts to look. Can he get the info though fast enough? Kenny spotting some players from the top. Sometimes sees Scoodiddle here as well, but Kenny's standing around for quite long, delivering the first kill, and maybe he can be the bait now. Apex though, he gets taken down towards long A, so maybe it won't work out. Kenny has to deliver here. NBK coming in, traded immediately. Body stopping the player from connector. Bombs on the floor, 16 seconds. Finally Kenny goes down, but a bomb has to be collected.
2v2, Body providing that stress, that pressure from the double doors, and keeping the attention is very important because Shox is coming from the back here, and there he is. He didn't expect that, and Shox gets both, and that's the round for G2. Crushed.
G2 not flanking. No one looking for it for Misfits. It's time to execute the grenades, sail in. Will it be a wall of smokes? It looks like it might be, and all the CTs will be behind it, but Body and Shox will be close. NBK and Kenny rotating in now. Bomb is very likely to go down. What angles will be held? Shox looking everywhere, looking for someone, something. That is a glorious shot onto Shazam. Great start. Amanek may be seen through the corner. Body's got a great angle. The AWPs are delivering. It's a shooting range. And G2 are hitting all the clays. Amanek and Devadik left. And now it's just them 1 versus 5. They have had limited success in this round. But bomb plant will be...
Does Kenny go for a peek, though? He is surely going to get flashbanged here if he is going to stay in this position. There, the flashbangs not pushed off the angle. The flashes go too deep. Kenny gets himself a free one. Body chimes in as well, and all of a sudden, if there was a push, you blink and it's just disintegrated. Only Devo do that with a kill, and desperation trade from Shazam will fail, and it's another round.
Facing the players at a longer range. And I think the P90 is 2350, if I'm not mistaken, and the Galil's 2000. So make of that what you will. But it's about comfort as well, and hey-ho, he gets a kill out of it. But what more can they do with this? Kenny now is alone, trying to deliver some kills. There's plays around the APC, but too many angles for him to cover. Shox is on a long flank, and Shox is now alone. So maybe, just maybe, Misfits will double their score.
It's looking very likely, but Shox, as you said previously, has been enabled again. See what he's able to do in this round. A 1v3 is going to be very tough. That's a good start, though. Doesn't take any damage really from that. Now on 1v2, and he's got nades here to eliminate some of the positions to play the deduction game as to where these teams are standing. Now close to the site, eliminated almost all the positions. They have to be on the site. They're playing the trade game. Oh, no! They peek together into the...
See if it comes into play. He's around the connector, rotating back and forth. No early grenades towards B, so he's going towards A. And that might just be enough to read what G2 want to do. Sorry, what Misfits want to do. Kenny misses a second shot. But Apex has a nasty surprise.
Oh dear. You don't expect that one.
Bang, bang, the police are coming.
So 3 versus 4, still not a horrible situation for Misfits, but they need to win some map position. And they try to go to drop here, but it's not going to work out all too well. They will get it eventually, but a 1-for-1. They're going to be able to play off of this. Sick and Sean Gares, 2 men left in the clutch situation, looking to try to push onto the bomb site. Shox, does he anticipate the player there? Perfect position, Shox! Oh, it's ruthless efficiency to end the...
Tree. Armanek is alone towards the A side. Shox and Body will entertain soon enough. Jumping off the APC, getting him some information. Will he pull rotation though? Yes. Sick is on his way. Dev's on his way. Sick has stopped. Sean Gez is on his way. He's pulling 3 players now. Body's on the A side, but he's alone. And they're taking the bait. They're eating it, and it tastes disgusting. Or it will soon, because the push is coming in towards B.
They only saw 1 player. There's such a heavy over-rotation. It's unbelievable. And all of a sudden, we're going to see G2, as you say, marching into the same site. It's only Apex to draw blood here of the CT side. And actually, Misfits will, as they barrel, losing a member. They have good tabs on what's going on, I think. They should be anticipating the A play now. They should be trying to cheat an additional player away from B. They've got Plateau, give up drop zone. You know that there's players around A, and caught out position is Sean Gares. Now it's down to Amanek, and he's going to get traded straight away by Kenny. This is looking very grim for Misfits.
Shazam was deep in connector or around it, with the drop zone with the AWP, but he has a great angle for the bomb crossing to the site. 25 seconds. Can Sick advance his position as one of these 2 players plants the bomb? Kenny with the sniper rifle and the bomb, getting the bomb down. He's got Shox to worry about, but he knows 1 player is immediately on the site. The barrel gives the position away. Now, where is Shox? He has absolutely no idea. Shox is miles away. He was in the underpass position, and he's holding the defuse, the hero defuse. The grenade won't come fast enough, won't do enough damage either. And Sick will win the round. Desperation defuse. 1. NBK distracted and punished by Dev, but the bomb's been retrieved by Shox. 3-on-3. Sick going for the flank, so Shazam and Armanek need to distract for as long as possible. They need to buy time, but Body's already on the site. They have to really be careful about their position. Shox making a gauntlet run now, and Sick's getting pretty close. If he runs though, Kenyes might hear him, but he's walking up the ramp. Kenyes is to a deep right. See how it continues. Shox taken out by the AWP of Shazam. Kenny looking for some players. The balcony's been smoked off. Misfits may have to take another approach. They've got the man advantage. Sick may end up flanking Kenny if he goes wide, but he's focusing on the site, so maybe it'll be Kenny that ends up flanking Body, doing what he does with 2 headshots, looking for the 3rd, and it works out for G2. Match point.
Comes at you with a good, well-routined anti-force buy with all the utility usage. You're pretty okay, but Kenny is the second guy to peek with the AWP for the trade. That is not ideal, and Devo Duvet gets himself 2. Perhaps the gun can be collected if he walks close enough and presses the use button. And there is the Molotov to stop that. Apex wrapping around the back in the meantime, but in comes the flank. Apex realizes that NBK can cover and smoke off. A lot of jobs to be done here, but G2 could stabilize.
It's really smart that G2 focused on clearing the upper area before retrieving the bomb, but now things are getting weird because Dev is in a flanking position. NBK caught on the side, the grenade's sailing in, and NBK flies away, caught in the wind. 2-on-2, 29 seconds left, the smoke disappears. Shazam is the last man standing now. It's just him and his Deagle between these 2 players, and a match Trying to peek together, he resets a position. The reload may give his position away if it was heard. More grenades being deployed, forces his way through the smoke, but Apex will force a bullet.